Okay, I'm trying to get ready for the tournament here. It's got 20 seconds before it begins.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. Gonna get my chat going. Running a little late as usual. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Strata Tactician. I've never played this guy before. With the Memphis Chess Club. Gotta get this phone hooked up. Play the dragon. Let's see here. I gotta get my chat going so I can watch it during the thing. Bishop G7. Now, go here. Okay, I've got my chat going on my phone, so I can check it without having to change over to the OBS screen. Hog Guy says, if Santa Barbara only has 2 people, we have a chance. For the longest time, Santa Barbara won every time. They would win every tournament. Let's see what that. He has not played this move yet. I thought. Since he hasn't played Bishop C4, I should be able to play D5 to go into that variation. Sounds right. I may not remember the theory. I'm only on move 9, but I'm out of theory, of course. Or close to it. If this is the variation I think it is, then we'll have this massive exchange. Knight takes, queen takes. But he does that instead. Correct. And now I play. Yeah, this is it. Showed to me by a friend many years ago. It's got me wondering if the purpose of this move isn't to keep this bishop from going to there, which is what normally happens in this line. Well, he's going to trade bishops if he wants. I'm thinking about putting my bishop on this diagonal. I'm going to do that. What else? I'm not even up a pawn for all this. Do I have to lose a pawn here? Okay, knight takes. Bishop takes here, knight takes rook. Knight takes, queen takes. Capture, 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 capture. I think this is something I have to do. Could be wrong. I'm trying to avoid losing a pawn. I've already got this bad pawn structure here. Okay, I've got to move my queen. Could play here. Take, pawn takes. Something he could check here and win it, of course. Play here and he trades. Oh, I'm in check, of course. Did I just lose my queen? Is that what I did? Starting off with a nice bit of tactics. Houston, I think we have a problem here. I don't know. I couldn't figure out a way to get out of that. I definitely made the wrong move. Well, I could resign. How much am I down? 4 pawns. This guy's definitely good enough to beat me. He's got a pretty nice rating. Resign and go on to another game. That move he played, normally they trade out on d5. You play queen c7. He played something I didn't expect. Yeah, look at this. This is the worst pawns ever. I mean, there's nothing really to hope for in this position. What am I down? +4. Okay, I'm going to move on. Just going to resign and go on. Hit community and join the team. Hawkeye's talking a lot more than he normally does over here. Okay, that was... Oh, back to the tournament. Later on, we'll have Book of the Week. Some of these games finish so quickly. You know, I'll probably end up down around number 30 or something with respects to pairing and all that. Just checking out some stuff here in the stream. Make sure all this is working okay. It seems to be. I gotta go back. It's been quite a while since somebody played that line against me. I mean, I'm pretty sure when he castles without bishop c4, your move is d5. And then when they trade out and he plays you play queen c7, he plays queen takes a8, and you play bishop f5, threatening mate on c2, he ends up losing his queen for 2 rooks, but it's a game after that. 1400. I've never played this guy before. He's number 10 in the tournament, and I'm number 29. There's an interesting move. I've played against a lot of French players, but I've never played that seen that move played. Let's see. Queen here, threatening this. If he plays here, I'll play e5. If he plays a knight out, I'll take the pawn. I like that move. Okay. He can put a knight there. Excuse me, I can't quite clear my throat. I really want to do this. I also kind of want to do this and this. Try to weaken these squares some more. I'm going to play there first. He can play this. I don't know if he will or not. Oh, wow. F5. All right, I'm going to take that en passant. The only problem I've got here is when I developed this piece. Oh, he did that. In that case, my queen is coming back. Don't really like all this stuff. Just looking for another square I can put her on. This and this. We trade out. I don't want to go all the way back. Play here. Knight takes. Plays knight e4 rather, bishop here. Nope, that won't work. If I play here, he can play this move. Where can I move? I don't want to go here because it blocks the knight. I don't want to go here because it blocks the bishop. I don't want to go here because he gets this discovered attack on my queen. Play here, he can play here. We trade, and I play c3. I guess that's where I'm going. This guy over here says, Chess by Jason. Oh, yeah, well, kick it again. Chess by Jason says, I'm here to beat one of you exactly. And then he says, oh, and Coffee's the big winner. He's playing Tony D, Coffee House. Or rather, Coffee Castle is his actual name. I could play here. Actually, oh, play here. He'll play here. For my queen and bishop. I think I am going to have to play here then. I feel so out of sync. Just haven't been able to get my thing going like I was doing for quite a while there. Drove my rating over 2100. Was doing pretty good, and then it's been weeks and weeks of dropping. Oh. Huh. Now what happens when I do this? And I pin that knight to his queen. Didn't he have to drop back, and then I could do this? Or he could capture here, but then I could capture here. Check. Maybe even bring the knight back. I think I want to just pin that thing. Threaten to win it. Pin and win. Everybody comes to the party. Thank you to a friend for reminding me of that Davidism. David was a guy we knew. Okay, captures. Eek. Let's see, knight here. I'm suddenly wanting to be castled. Let's see. If I play here, this pin is still working. If he plays here, I can take it with the queen. Oh, if I play here, this check doesn't work because the knight will come back and pick it off. I'm going to try this. David was a guy that we knew that wasn't a very good player, but he said a lot of really funny things. Now I'm thinking take here, queen here, castles. Is there anything else I could do? No. I want that bishop. That's what I want. Take. None of that's getting me much. I can see. This piece is hanging right now. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I need to practice more. I just haven't been. I just feel out of sync. You know, I could rip off that pawn. Queen takes check. I just want to get castled. I think I'm going to castle queenside too. Now if he takes, I could come back and take with the queen. He doesn't seem to be too worried about my pawns. Check. I'll probably play here. Let's see, I play here. He plays here. I can't do this because he'll take there, hitting his queen. He'd have to do something. I don't think I can win that piece though. There's this move. You'll probably drop that queen in here. I'd really like to be developed better. Somewhere here, there's probably a really nice win, some tactics that I'm missing. Play here, check. At least start developing some pieces and then decide what I'm going to do next. Seems like the right square for that piece. I don't want to play this guy out because he'll drop this in on me. He's playing pretty good for a 1400. I have a feeling we're going to totally eliminate the center. That's fine. I'll play here. Now, what about pushing that pawn? You can't take with the knight because of his queen. I push and fork these two pieces. Yeah, I like that. I play here, forking these two pieces. If he plays here, capture there. If he captures here, my queen sweeps over and captures back. I'm going to play this move. As usual, I'm down to 3.5 minutes. Looks like I'll be able to play 3 games thanks to that quick kill early on. Be able to play 3 games before Book of the Week, which I usually do after about 45 minutes. Sacshamane. Really would like to be castled. This is not a game of pawns, unless you're a pawn down in an end game. Then it is. Book of the week coming up. Well, I guess that move got him thinking. Tactics, gosh. Sharpen yo tactics. It's very important that you do that. I need to sharpen mine. Fox Valley Spider-Man. Oh, this guy's at the Fox Valley Chess Club. I don't know where that is. Well, he played there. I really want that. There's nothing, this pen's not going, I mean, this fork's not going anywhere. So I can just bring my knight out, and then I'll have my rooks connected. So when I do capture, you know, he plays rook takes. You know, like right now, if I play this move, he can play here check, and my king's on the open file. Check, king goes back. Not that I think that's catastrophic, but this fork's not going anywhere. So I could just wait, play this knight out. If I play here, he will be able to do this. And what about that move? You know, maybe it's better to play the knight here. If I play here and he pushes, yeah, I'm not real wild about that. I think I'm going to play the knight here. I'll take the piece next move. I'm down to 215. I guess Chess by Jason won. He says, "I'm sorry, Castle," with a little, some kind of emoji, grin or something. Yeah, this 1400 is playing pretty tough. You never know about these guys. This is an established rating. I am taking a piece next move. Probably. Probably so. So I can collect my rating point and go back in the pool. You see up here in the upper left, it says Deep Geek is streaming. I'm always the only one streaming. There was a guy on here, I think he was from that Santa Barbara club, who was 2,600 or something. And that guy was streaming. He crushed me. I think I'm going to do this now. I think this is safe. As it comes with a threat. Yowza! Okay. I think that's all right. These kind of wide open positions, you just get all kinds of craziness. Of course. Okay, I think this guy's finally playing up to his rating. That's a check, and that was a knight. And now, this is a check by this bishop. Now, this is a queen check. And now this should be a mate. Okay. Nice game. That worked out well, didn't it? He sent me a good game. When they do that, I always send them a good game. He did play really, I thought he played really good for a long time. I guess he's just getting going. Something I need to do. I need to get going, get that rating up. At one point, my rating on here was over 2,200, and so I was always saying, I am a Lichess master. I'm a Lichess master. Oh gosh, Fayetteville 7177. 9.5, 7.5. This guy will play the Najdorf. We'll go right into it. I always play this variation. I play A3 because I don't want him kicking my knight. And so the game starts here. Let's see. I'm out of theory on move 8. Let's see. I had some stuff in store for Tony D. He plays the Najdorf too. I'm trying to remember some of it. They play slightly different variations. I'm just going to castle. Tony D will play this knight to here and to here. He's attacking the pawn. He's attacking the bishop. That kind of stuff. Although last time I played him, he didn't play it that way. He played it slightly differently. Tony D. Okay, I always play this move. And, honestly, I don't know that it's the right move. There's that one. It's here. Here. Queen moves, take the rook. That's a possibility. Play here. I think that's what they did. I think they played bishop b7. Queen here, bishop b7, captures. Captures. Knight captures. Queen moves, knight takes rook. I would think that'd be good for me. I've never played this line before, queen f3. Maybe queen f3, later bring the rook to the d file. I think I played through this in I got a book called Play the Najdorf Scheveningen Style. I remember going through at least one variation where they did this. I don't remember if it was exactly this position or not. Oh, what the heck. Let's try it out. If I make a mistake, I'll make a mistake. Yeah, with Tony D, that move must have been in a slightly different position because you could drop this in on him and win the bishop. Fork the queen and rook. I don't know. what he does here. Okay, so this piece is coming here. I don't know these lines. That would be fun. Play here maybe first, or here. I was talking earlier about putting a rook on the d file. This bishop would have to be on e3. Maybe this is where I need to put this piece. I'm going to be very interested to see how he develops this queen side. I think sometimes they play this move. Bring the rook here. Having a little more theory might not be such a bad idea. Really? What was that? I heard something. It's not my cell phone. Can he do this? Take, take, take. Queen here, maybe? Take. Take, 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 take. But his pawns are busted up. Why doesn't that work? I take here, he captures, I play knight takes, hitting the queen, hitting the rook. He could move the queen there. I take the rook, knight takes here, knight takes, queen takes, pawn, bishop takes. At that point, I've traded a bishop and a knight for a rook and a pawn. Going into the end game, not the best thing in the world. All right, I want to find out what happens. One night I caught a guy in this line with this tactic. And the guy, I often wondered if he didn't use a computer because the guy just brutalized me in that opening after that. And not only that, when I played this bishop captures, he did not recapture. He went a pawn down. And I retreated the bishop, and then he just tore me apart. Anyway, can I do anything at all here? Can I play rook here, and after all this massive trading, of course, this bishop's going to be hitting that square. After we trade out. Can I get anything out of that? I play here, he plays here. I have to play here. He plays this. Play this. No. I play here. He plays this. I played this. He plays this. I play this. He plays this. I mean, it's not even like I can move this piece and surprise him because this pawn's hanging. Is there anything I can do here? The alternative to all this is I put this knight on this square. He does this. I play knight takes here. So if I play knight here and he takes and I take, he can grab this pawn instead of the one that I want him to grab, which is this one. Queen, bishop, and then I would play like rook over and start to work on this pawn. Then he wouldn't be lined up on this pawn. I think I'm going to play knight d5. Okay, I play knight d5, take, 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 and I've protected his backward pawn. That's not any good. Right here, knight takes, pawn takes, he takes here, he regains the pawn. I play rook over, he takes another pawn, I play rook here. He can't afford that. Take, I play here, take, take, here, rook here, queen here, rook here, hitting this one. I don't have that square because of the queen sitting here. He would move the bishop. He'd have to move it there. And then I could capture it. I want to play this line. We'll see what happens. I guess he could take on e4. Oh. All right, man. After all that, does it that way. Play here. I will be bringing my queen to the center. I mean, do I want to play an end game or do I want to play? He regained his pawn. Let's see, 5 to 6. So I got a rook and a pawn against a bishop and a knight. But if I trade, the thing I like about trading is I can play this piece here, make his bishop move, bring my rook in, start hammering on that backward pawn. Of course, he's just going to probably play here and then or play there. Let's see. Play here, and then here. That's better than playing here. Let's do this. He can't immediately attack that rook. Gosh, I've beaten this guy 4 in a row. Look down here at the bottom. He's a much better player than me. I got lucky. I mean, he had me, I don't know, way down at one point. He had a 5 or 6 game advantage against me. I could look down here and add it all up. Looks like what? 7 to 1 at one point. Yeah, I'm going to play here and drive that bishop away, and then I'm going to play here. I don't want this configuration to play against. And I'm down to 2 minutes. So Chess by Jason says, okay, one more, you lucky lads. I feel like going on there and chatting and saying, somebody beat this guy. The pressure I put you under will surely make you blunder. One thing really good about this guy is that he always takes his time. Fayetteville spends his time on these moves, which is good. It's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I want to drive that bishop back. And then I want to, I guess he's going to play his knight here and here. So what I'm going to do is put my bishop here. Threaten that. See, what's he going to do? Play the rook behind it? Play my rook over? He's hitting this pawn. I'll have to push here at some point. Oh, wow, he does do that. Take. Pawn. Because I don't really care if he has an isolated pawn here or here. The good thing about this one on d6 is it's blocking this piece. He's going into here. He sure is. Can't really do this. That's going to make this one very weak. He'll play his rook over and he'll start working on this pawn. And I won't be able to do anything about it. This knight's going here next move. Looks like I'm going to have to, I've got to do something about this. I guess I'm going to have to play here. Either that or take the knight off. He's just got all those squares for those bishops. I'm going to play here, right or wrong. Can't take forever to think about this. There's that square for his bishop. There's that square for his knight. When the knight comes in, I got to play here. Those minor pieces. No. When he plays here, I can't play here because he'll play here. Well, that's not good. That means I got to go here. Or here. And he'll take this one. Okay, if I play here and he plays here, then I can win that pawn. But my pawns are all busted up. If I go here, he plays here and threatens to go here. Should have taken the knight. How was that? Play here? I think that's the only chance I've got, and I'm down to 16 seconds. I am going to have to start moving quickly. Try and pull out a miracle draw or something. Really? He does not. There, he goes there. He takes the A pawn, I'm coming over here. I could even go here. He takes the A pawn. How's he get back out? I play rook c1. Does that trap the knight? It'll be too hard to attack it. Is the problem. Where's he going to put that guy? Going here. That's a threat. Move my king maybe. Yeah. If this thing ever clarifies, I'm going to have to make some quick moves to get. He can play here. He can also play here. Push, take. I'm running out of time here. Sure didn't want to play that move. I'm going to have to go to the E file. I might have to give him C4 to try to stay in this game. It's going to go here. These bishops are cutting me to pieces. If I could get... I'll try and trap his bishop. At least it can't move anywhere right at the moment. It's trying to get out over here. Ugh. What did he win there? A whole rook? Yep, he did. All right, this one's over. Good game, Fayetteville. All right, back to the turn. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to do Book of the Week. Okay, that guy's good. He's really good. He's got a 10.5, 7.5 score against me. Oh, his rating's 2243 now? His rating was down around mine last time I looked, last time I played him. Okay, Book of the Week. I did talk before about this player and game collections and things. So, Book of the Week this week is actually 2 books. Remember, I had the little book by somebody, little thin volume, 100 Best Games of Rubinstein. Here is the updated and revised 2nd edition, John Donaldson and Nikolay Menev, The Life and Games of Akiva, you call him Akiva, Rubinstein, Volume 1, Uncrowned King. Definitely one of my favorite players. Well known as a extremely good in-game player. Here's a picture of him on the cover playing Emanuel Lasker. Honestly, he should have had a title shot against Lasker at the same time that Capablanca was trying to get a title match with Lasker, and then World War I broke out. This book is a really nice book. It's got a lot of games. It's got some pictures. It's got some history about Rubinstein. The diagrams are really clean, as you can see, like this. Analysis, clean, a lot of diagrams. Of course, I think it was 1911, 1912. I think it was 1911 they called the Year of Rubinstein because he won first place in 5 international tournaments. But he still wasn't good enough to challenge Emanuel Lasker for a title match. Lasker was too busy playing people like, whatever. I can't remember their names. He played some people that were not of the quality of Rubinstein and Capablanca. And they actually had a hard time. I think one of those matches ended in a tie. Here's a picture of Alekhine. He's showing his opponents in there. Anyway, this is Volume 1, Life and Games of Akiva Rubinstein. And this book is 400 pages. And it has, how many games in it? Are they numbered? Wow. Game 486, 487. So close to 500 games in this volume alone. Then there's Volume 2. This one, I actually haven't hardbacked the earlier first edition by Donaldson. This is the 2nd edition, revised and enlarged. Here's a picture of Rubinstein on the cover. I think he's playing Boga. The later years, he totally cracked up. He went in the mental institution, I know, at least for a while. Kasparov said that some of Rubinstein's end games, he played perfectly. That's how good he was in the end game. This is sort of the same. More, few pictures here and there. Here's, let's see, gathered around the board with the top 5 finishers at this tournament: Spielman, Tartakower, Grunfeld, Reddy, and Rubinstein. So this is a picture here in the book. And you know, when they wrote the first edition of this, they had apparently some small facts that were wrong about Rubinstein's life in the biography section. It's got cross tables too of these tournaments. So, but he had some descendants that were still alive. You know, he didn't die until 1961, and they notified Donaldson that, you know, about some factual errors in the biography, and they corrected that. And you hear these stories about him, like he was in Belgium, and during World War II, the Nazis sent some Nazis up there to specifically kill or capture Rubinstein. They got there, and he was so crazy, they just said there's not any point in this and left him. You never know about all those stories, but you hear them. Rubinstein, Landau, Colley, and Tartakower. That's a nice picture there. Anyway, that's the idea of this book. This book, the second volume, is 440 pages, and it has 582 games, looks like. So just tons of games of his. Yeah, he's buried in Belgium. And you know, he didn't play another game after about 1931 or 32. I think basically he was too far gone. But anyway, book of the week: Life and Games of Akiva Rubinstein, Volume 1, The Uncrowned King, Volume 2, The Later Years, Akiva Rubinstein, Life and Games. Book of the week. So let's go back to the tournament. Let's see how we're doing. After this next game, I'm going to take a bathroom break. I might have time to get 2 more in. This one and the next one. We'll see. Yeah, and welcome to all the international people watching me play. That's kind of surprising. Somebody in Morocco, somebody in the UK, somebody in, I want to say, Australia at one point. I mean, they're all over the place, mostly in the US, but there's some that are outside the US. Sure are getting chatty tonight. Chess by Jason. My God, this boy Sayana nearly had me check-mooted. Check-moodled. Yeah, that guy's bishops just cutting through my position. Plus, you start pushing pawns, they get more and more diagonals. Bishop and a knight for rook and 2 pawns. I really thought that would be, and he had an isolated pawn. I really thought that I would have a stronger advantage in that. But I couldn't figure out for like the first 5 to 10 moves after that exchange what would be best. I mean, I may have even been playing the best moves and still not winning. I'm not sure. The old whatever it is. I'm going to play A4 because I don't want him playing B5. I don't like that stuff. Oh, he's going to play there, huh? Well, I could play here. Threaten to go here. Send him back home. Threaten that. I know that's not the greatest move in the world. But it also, he's got a pin on my knight. He's threatening this. Let's go ahead and do it. Ah, runs away. This guy's probably got a million little tricks and traps in this variation. That's how they usually play. Play here, threaten that pawn. He's wasting some time in this game. E5, DE, DE makes him move the knight. Bishop C4. Take advantage of that at all. I want to play Bishop C4. Okay, if I play there, he does his center trick. Take check. King takes. Knight takes. Or here, 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 here. So we can get into all that. Maybe I'll just put it on D3. These kind of openings like this one that this guy's playing are not for me.
Battery 30%.
I mean, they're just you're too cramped. Don't like those things. If he takes here and I recapture, he's got that weak pawn on an open file. I could play here and castle queenside. Of course, I've advanced that pawn. If I castle and he plays this, is that a forever pin? I kick it. He goes back to H4. I don't know if it is. But I like the idea. Okay, let's see. Is this better? Can't really do this. I don't like that. Play here. I don't know. I guess I'm going to do this move. Maybe I could play here and here and here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Play here and he trades out. It's not exactly going to be fun. I'm going to have to move a piece for the second time. If I play here and he does this, how do I get out of that pin? Of course, this move I could play here and then play here. If I play here and he takes it, then I go here. I can push that pawn up like that. I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna let him double me up if he wants to. I'm gonna start pushing the F pawns if he does. And he doesn't. Now if I play here, he's got two on this. No, I got two defending it. I got this guy and this guy. Okay, so if I play here, I'm threatening to weaken that guy. It's not terribly weakened, but it is weaker. I could play here. He'll take it there. Will he drop all the way back to H7? Play this next move. We'll see. See, I'm playing a guy rated 1468, and I've used 3 minutes more than him. Just trying to figure out what the right moves are. And he castles queenside. that? He could take my pawn on d4. Can he? This guy right here's been hanging. Capture, capture. I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. He plays there. Now I'm going to do this. See what he does. Here's a, how do I join and play a game with someone in Mosaic Rookie Nights? You join a team and you'll eventually get paired against them. That's how that works. Okay, I can play this and drive this piece back. I could capture, capture, and then play this. Threatening that pawn, which can't be defended. And then, if I did that and he captured it, I would have to capture with my other knight. The only problem with all this is I've got an attack going, but it's on the side without the king. Play here, capture, 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 capture. I don't like that. This would shut his bishop down. He would have to go here. Just not sure if doubling his pawns up is better at first before doing that or just doing it. You know? I think I am going to go after his king on the other side of the board, though. I'm going to play here. I think I'm going to do this. I got all the space in the world. Tons of space. Now, eventually when my queen goes here, I'll be hitting that pawn too. You know, he may play, yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. He may play g6 and try to get his bishop out of there. This is one of those positions that looks like it'd have a nice tactic somewhere, and I can't find it. You know? I think I'm going to sit on that. Let him take it. I'll take it with one of my knights. Okay, if I play here, I'm threatening to open him up. So if he starts exchanging, I'm going to get to open him up. Let's play here. He's got a lot of pieces all the way over on the other side of the board. Why not do it that way? This knight can't move. If it moves, I'll capture here. I'll have rook on this guy and a pawn on the bishop. I think I win a piece there. He can't, he really is severely limited in what he can do. I need to play this queen move I was talking about. Play that too. How's he going to guard that thing? You know? If I go after that pawn. The great thing about this move is threatens all this business. Take. I could take here on this move. Can't recapture because of this check. This pretty strong. Once this guy's pinned, so do this. Put this queen here. I'm going to play queen here first. See, if I get that and I capture here, I win the bishop, don't I? No, you play here. Can't trade on. I can't. I mean, I feel like his position is bad. And the only question is, how do you do it? How do you defeat him in this position? You know? Where's my... Okay, I don't want to hurry, but he's threatening his own little thing here, isn't he? He's going to play here. I capture. He can capture with either of these. Play here, he'll play here. And I got to move my queen. Just don't lose a piece, dude. You don't want to lose a piece. That's a check if he wants. All right. I'm about to move this piece back. I think. We're only going to move 19. I think he's going to play c4. Hit my queen. Yeah. If I go here, he can play here. I can go here. I can go here. We'll play here. I've had a couple of guys in this tournament that have watched my game while I was commenting on it while we were playing. And those guys have caused me some problems. You can capture here and queen comes here. Blind spot. This is a capture here. Oh, he can't do that. I'll play here. And he plays here. Take, 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 and then I'll recapture. We could do that. I have a piece. I'm a piece up. I have 1:52 on the clock. I'm also threatening this capture, where the rook's hitting this and the queen's hitting this. Ew, he could do that. I could. Yeah. You can't take with the queen because I'll pin it to his king. If I do this, he captures here and I recapture. Do I have a better capture? I could play here, pin the bishop to his queen. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to do this and that, but I just don't feel like it's that strong. Plus, this comes in. Here, I can do this, or I can do this. If I do this, it gives that my knight that square. And it guards my knight. Chess by Jason. Okay, one more, but this is really it. We who are about to die salute you. But boy, I'm coming for you. Well, that guy's. I think I beat that guy once. That's what I recall. I did actually beat him. Here. I gotta move a little more quickly. Jack. Ouch. Gotta take that one too. Should have taken that one first. I'm getting low on time. That's my excuse. Let's put a pawn on that guy so he can't capture him. Let's take this one off the board because I'm tired of wondering about that one. Now my knight, I want to put him here. Go there. I gotta move a little quickly here. A little worried about my clock. No, I'm not going to allow all that. That square. I gave him that square. Not that it really necessarily matters. Right here, it's this pawn, threatens a check there. Can I mate him without having to queen a pawn? Chess boy is the one true boy. B-O-I, not B-O-Y. Check puts him on the back rank. Oh well, what the heck. I'll just push a pawn down the board. I have a pork loin waiting on me. Let's do this. You know, I gotta make my bathroom break. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time for another game or not. Oh, I have played this guy before. I'm 4-0 against him. I didn't even notice that. Okay, and now I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna push it another square. I'm gonna queen that pawn. He does have moves, so I'm not gonna stalemate him. All right, bathroom break. That was a nice rating point. Got time for another one. This tournament's only got 15 minutes left. All right, 12 minutes, a little more. I'm going to do it. I don't know who I'll get paired against, but I'm going to go ahead and play one more game. If I don't finish by 8:30 Central Time, then the game will finish, but it won't count for the tournament. And Little Rock Chess is down here. We're right above the teams with 0 players. Jay Payne is leading with 11. I've got 4. Floppy Mojo's got 1. What am I playing? 995. His ratings are not established. I just make it up when these players do this. I mean, this guy could be somebody that just starting out, just learning the game. Is this a Dow? What happened with the Dow? I thought it went up 130. Well, I can go there and win this piece. Win the bishop for the knight. I could play here and threaten to really win it. That would be sneaky, wouldn't it? Of course, as soon as I play there, he's going to play this. That'll be the end of it. I think I want that bishop. All right, he just gives it to me. Nice. I should have berserked this guy. Game Boy. D takes C4. Just leads to a bunch of dumb theory, but black is fine. I guess I'm going to have to go back and look at that and see what game they played. All right. I don't want him dropping this in on me. I'm going to play here. If I play here, he's going to drop it in on me anyway. Oh. I'm going to play it this way. I just sent a message to get me the tournament, but it looks like they're ignoring me. I'll take that. Looks like it's really I don't know. I should have just captured that fast. I mean, that was silly. Check. You need to stop. Remember my 5-second rule? I was going to, every move, I was going to spend 5 seconds at least looking at it. Pause. I'm done with 8 minutes left in the tournament. I'm done. I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the last game. I finished. Where did I finish? Oh, 31 to 40. 32 maybe. Fayetteville scored. He finished 38th. What happened to that? Oh, he quit playing. I played 5 games and he played 3. That's why. Top Lumpy Gator. I've played that guy before. Coffee Castle is playing. Can I click this and see it? Yes, I can. This is Coffee Castle is Tony D playing black. This was what opening? Some Sicilian. He's playing the guy I lost to in round 1. Strata. When did I lose to him? Strata Tactician. Did I lose that game? What is the guy that played the French? The messed up French? Mike Morton's watching it, and I'm watching it. It shows you down here at the bottom left who the observers are of the game. Well, Tony D's taking him serious because he didn't berserk him. Tony D is Coffee Castle. He is a life master. It's got to start moving. What's going to happen with this game? I mean, it's. I probably played this. I mean, he's threatening. He's threatening this. You need square for that piece. Play here. I think. Is this guy Are these guys stalling? That's while we're waiting on them. I'm going to do Book of the Week again. I kind of recapped at the end. Life and Games of Akiva Rubinstein, Volume 2, The Later Years. This is by John Donaldson and Nikolay Minev. Second edition, revised and enlarged. I have the first edition, hardback. Rubinstein, great in-game player, great strategic player. This book was published, copyright 2011. So I'd say I've had it for about 10 years. And this other one is Volume 1, Life and Games of Akiva Rubinstein, Uncrowned King. Here he is playing Lasker. This is Rubinstein here, playing Lasker here, Manuel Lasker. So Uncrowned King, Akiva Rubinstein. And the later years. This guy should have been world champion, in my opinion. Oh, Coffee Castle. Tony's only beaten this guy one time out of 3 games. Tournament's going to end in 3 minutes, guys. Look at him. Look how slow they move. Oh, he moved the bishop out. Is that what he did? F4 castles, F5, bishop C4. All right. King B1, King B8. I was really shocked when I started playing Tony. These other guys with the Night Orph and the Dragon and all that. Excuse me, that they, were actually they didn't know the theory any better than I knew it, I don't think. Maybe just a shade better. Huh. Strata Tactician. Got text here. This is probably not the most popular chess stream on Twitch because, this isn't the Botez sisters. It's just me, some old guy trying to make some moves. Although I want to play them. I said that before in my stream. I want to play both those Botezes because I think I can beat both of them. We'll find out. Yeah, those Botezes. They got their stream. They're making their money. But I think I can take them in a chess game. King B8, bishop takes, queen takes, rook G-E1, rook C8, bishop E3, king A8. Let's walk this king over to the corner. The tournament's going to be over. I'm going to, I can look at this game another time. I'm going to quit as soon as the tournament ends in 20 seconds. I hope Tony wins. He's from the Little Rock Chess Club. I like him a lot. Tony D's great. Usually when the tournament ends, it plays a little music or something. Here we go. Like I said, it usually plays a little music or something. I don't hear anything either. Is it the game? What happens if I click Monday Team Battle? There's the music. Okay, that's it. Tournament's over. Little Rock Chess finished in 7th place. It's a good thing we didn't finish in 8th, 9th, through 10th place since there's nobody on those teams. Okay, and I wrap up where? Number 35, a rating of 2034. And everybody else is ahead of us. Oh well, it was fun. Wish I'd played a little better, but it wasn't disastrous. So I'll see you next week on Monday Night Lichess Team Battle. So until then, goodbye.